Don't stop till the day breaks. Dive deeper into the dialects of universal dictation. Divest from the breast of deconstruction if you really about building something. Now that I've dilated your chakras, let me direct your intention, yes, intention, on me. The diggable deacon himself, De La James. Now, during these delicate moments I have with you now, I shall deliver a definite definition of the mission we all have at hand. In other words, De La's got a plan. It took quite some time to get to this, but when I did, it was like a delectable chocolate fudge sundae during a hot July. What you talking about, De La? Well, lean in and let me learn you. You ever heard someone say, you are giving me life right now? A common colloquialism used by youngins and some oldins in these dubious days and times. To give life is to breathe into someone's soul so good that by the time you finish, they feel like they ain't lived till they encountered you. That's giving life. But see, you gotta get life to give life. Now, De La's gonna share with you two stories, and I want you to pick some damn notes, because if you follow the plan, the De La Deliberation, I promise you the delectable Sunday will be yours. December of 2019, I fell all the way in love with a woman named Diana. It only took 3 days. She was everything I've been conditioned to want from a woman. Everything I built myself up to be was for the sole purpose of finding Diana. Now, when I saw her, I swear I heard angels in heaven sing. It was like an R&B song from the 80s from the Force MDs or Boys to Men. And I knew what I had to do. Now, make sure your words are crisp. Your timing has to be right. Stay cool and presentable. Smile, even when you don't know what she's thinking. This is your audition. Now go in there and get your dream. And I walked up to her and she looked at me with these green eyes that must have been stolen from a dragon. I felt a fleet of butterflies in my stomach, but I've been practicing all my life for this, so I did as I rehearsed. And it worked. 2 days later, we had dinner, laughing and smiling. I'm waving my hands in casual conversation as coolly as a conductor, and she's got the twinkle in her eye, in the left eye, so you know it's real. And we get back to her place and we proceed to procure a space for wants and needs, right? And I'm thinking, De La, this is it. You about to have your dream. Everything you work for is coming to fruition. Just finish the mission. And so I was there. A missionary in missionary position. I moved and grooved and undulated in all the ways I thought were right. I whispered sweet nothings, trying to make them mean something. I hit every note, made every mark, but it seemed like whatever I did was just, well, good. Not great. Not Deacon De La delicious, just good. And then it happened. Diana grabs me by the shoulders, flips me over, and suddenly her green eyes have fire, and she proceeds to take my 80s R&B and replace it with songs made only for after 11:30 p.m. Now, every bit of my training seemed to go out the window, and all I could do was hold on. It was at that moment that I learned my first lesson. If you don't treat a woman like a god, you'll never see heaven. I saw heaven that night, 7 levels of it. Now, by the time Diana was done with me, De La, all I could say was, I love you, and whatever I got to do to be with you, I'll do it. She laughed, caressed my head, and we went to sleep. Now, I thought that was it. I thought maybe she did all of that because she loved me. I thought she was giving me life to bring us closer together. I thought Diana was my forever. 2020. Now, De La hasn't heard from Diana since the new year began. I called, I sent texts, I even sent flowers to her residence on Valentine's, hoping she was just busy needing a little of De La's love. Nothing. Diana disappeared. Now I'm trying to think of all the reasons she wasn't responding. Maybe her phone broke, maybe a family member was in need. And then I started to think, was it me? Did I do something wrong? Nah, son, it couldn't be me. I was perfect, crisp words, casual hands. I even smiled when I didn't know. Nah, it couldn't be me. Damn, what if it was me? De La, what if despite your decency, demeanor, and the disposition, you failed in your mission? What if everything you thought yourself to be, everything you thought you wanted is wrong? Did De La just get dissed after a night of love and a kiss? Shit. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to Diana. I don't know what happened to her for a long time. I had to detox her out of my system. I had to go back to the drawing board and come up with a new mission. I was tripping. Now, rather than being myself, I worked my ass off to fit the dreams of someone else, rather than demonstrate my real dopeness, rather than delineate myself from those who follow the same program. Rather than name and claim who I am, I put all of that in a box and tucked it away, only to have the image of myself thrown right back at a brother. Shit, damn, motherfucker. Now that whole year, I sat with myself, asking myself who myself was, throwing away the crisp diphthongs and casual hands, digging deep to remember who I am. And then came 2021. After almost a year of deliberation, Dayla had to do something. Now, I couldn't wallow in what could have been. I needed to build what needs to be. Now, that was the second lesson. The blessing of Diana's disappearance was that she afforded me the opportunity to dream anew, and not dream to fit in, dream to stand out, dream a Dayla kind of dream. A dynamic derivation from the previous situation whereby I could get out of missionary and groove into a new position where I can relax on crisp words and instead slide into my syllables like Memphis barbecue, where you can feel the Dayla when I step into a space. And I'm not trying to fit into your dragon green eyes. I don't want to smile when I don't know what you're thinking. What I want is just to breathe into your soul. What I want is to make you meditate on your reality. What I want? I began 2021 with this song, a manifesto that manifested out of last year's deliberation. It's the purest way I can say what I mean. I hope you feel me on this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I won't stop till the day breaks. I'll continue to dilate your chakras. And as I divest from the breast of destruction, I build the me that was always meant to be. Thank you, Diana, for getting me out of missionary. Thank you for giving me life. Maybe it was all just a dream. Maybe it was a necessary pain. But I know me. I am the digital deacon, the bombastic beacon. I am Daylight James. I thank you for joining the journey. Now go forth and give everyone life.